Alright everybody, we are all set. We are having an interesting flight. This is going to be in Colombia, and we're flying to a Payware airport that I bought. Really nice airport. It's on a mountain, actually, on a flat top mountain, and it's an international airport. And so if you want to stick around, you can check it out. We're going to start our self-loading cargo and get the show on the road, and so let's do so right now. We have our flight plan imported into our computer. Everything is ready to go, and we will start GSX in a moment. And connection has started. So
ground to cockpit.
Both ground and the
Go
flight
ahead.
attendants.
Hello.
Contact.
Hi,
me.
Captain.
We're gonna get this thing going.
How are you?
Hi there, we're fine, thanks.
Great. We're just getting ready for departure, but if you need anything else, just give me a call.
Thanks.
No problem.
I had to, on this particular
Hi, Captain.
airport,
Microphone check, please. You're loud and clear, 5 over 5. Okay, Captain. Radio check complete. We'll contact you once the ground vehicles arrive and we're ready to start loading.
So
Roger.
I will contact him.
Cockpit to ground?
Very important to get the APU going.
Go ahead. We're starting the APU. Please stand by as we'll be disconnecting from ground power shortly. Roger.
Okay. Got the APU starting, and what I wanted to mention was this airport. It's kind of strange at this particular airport where we're leaving. Actually, the aircraft is supposed to be here. So all these gates are kind of screwed up. They are fucked up. We parked over here, and this jetway won't move. I had to park it this way for the jetway to actually move and connect. And so I had to set that up with GSX, so that took a little bit. And so this airport needs to be edited, which I might do. And if you want a copy of it, you let me know. So I am going to edit this so this works properly. And yeah. So anyway, we're getting things ready. So let's get the show on the road and get GSX to request boarding.
Boarding requested.
So hopefully everything's in the position I left it. Yes, it is. I did leave this there. Passengers will start loading.
Ground to cockpit. Go ahead. APU startup seems good. Nothing to report.
Good.
Passengers
We're off the
boarding
ground
started.
power, so feel free to disconnect. Roger.
And we can
Stand by, please.
actually do that now.
Ground power has been disconnected.
I'm
Roger.
gonna start the APU bleed. Do that in a minute. Okay,
Hello?
what's she gonna say?
Hi, Captain. The passengers are ready to come on board. Are we okay to get started?
Yes, start boarding whenever you like.
Okay, they're gonna start
Great. I'll let the
boarding,
rest of the crew know,
and
and we'll get
I
started as
will
soon as the passengers start
do a
arriving.
welcome.
It could be a few minutes, though.
Got a flight plan here
All
on the
stations,
computer.
we're about to start boarding.
So I think we're ready. We could disconnect the power. There we go. That's perfect. We're running on the APU now.
Hello?
Hi, Captain. We've started boarding now, and the passengers are being seated.
Thank you.
Okay. Everything looks good. Everything's loading. Passengers are coming on board. We've got 56 passengers. and
Traffic.
Got 24 on board. This is 26, so it's pretty synced up. Looks pretty good. So I'm going to do a welcome announcement. And over to PA. Welcome aboard.
Good morning from the cockpit. This is your captain speaking. I'd like to welcome you on board this morning's flight. I hope you're all well. We're currently preparing for departure up here in the cockpit, and once we're airborne, we'll be climbing to our cruise level of 32,000 feet. We're not anticipating any delays, so we hope to be underway very shortly. Once we push back from the stand, the cabin crew will start securing the cabin. As we head to the departure runway, please make sure you're seated and secured as they make their way around the aircraft. The weather is looking good, so it should be a nice, comfortable climb up to our cruise level. Once we're airborne, there shouldn't be any issue during our climb. It's a pretty straightforward departure out of the airport, so nothing to worry about there. The wind forecast during our cruise looks very favorable, so we expect to arrive on time at our destination, but we will of course keep you up to date should there be any changes. The ground crew have finished loading the aircraft, so if you could get yourself seated and secure, we'll be able to get going straight away. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the flight. Ground to cockpit.
Ladies
Go
and
ahead.
gentlemen, welcome on board.
Hi
the
Captain,
self-loading
just a quick
cargo
update to let
service.
you know that we've started
Please
loading.
place your large bags
We'll
into the
contact you
overhead
again once
wheels
we're
first,
done.
and keep your small items under the seat
Roger.
in front of you. These include laptops, handbags,
they're all on board.
duty-free and loose items of clothing. Once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat. To help us ensure a prompt departure,
alright.
we would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling all remaining customers to board.
We're still loading
Your seatbelts will now be fastened ready for departure.
baggage,
This is a no-smoking service.
and
Thank you for observing this policy.
we are at 17 to 59 items. It's going up quick, so it won't take too long. So we will be in good shape. We'll be out of here in a few. We can actually request our taxi. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn on assistant options, and I'll go under piloting and turn on the ATC and have her request taxi. I believe runway 2 is going to probably be here. Let's see.
Aragon ground Delta 450, ready to taxi IFR.
I could look at the map and check it out. Shot. But I think it's going to be over here. Yeah, I think that's it over there. Yep, it is.
Taxiing hold short
So-
runway 02 using taxiway Alpha Delta
So
450.
we'll push back straight out, probably, or to the right, middle to the right, nose to the left, and 46 at 59, almost done. So that looks good. Everything is really all set. We just need to wait for everything to load, and we can push back and head over to the runway and get out of here, pretty much. And this is going to be an interesting landing. You're going to like this. This is an interesting airport. And this will be my first time, actually, at that airport. I just bought the airport. Haven't seen it yet, really. So we'll check it out together and see what we got. Okay, we've got 9 more items left to go. And then the load sheet will be sent to the flight attendant and push him back. So we disconnect the jetway. Over there. Make sure all the doors are closed. And we'll be out of here. I find it really interesting, some of these different airports. I just happened to stumble upon a destination airport and thought, wow, I think I'll
Ground to cockpit.
grab it.
Go ahead.
There we go, setting the load sheet up. Yep. Okay, you're done.
Loading has been completed. We're sending the load sheet up to you now. We'll contact you once the aircraft is closed up, then we'll get you moving. Roger.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, Captain. Okay, here's the load sheet from ground. I've written the passenger count here, the crew count here, and a total number of souls, not including yourself, here.
Thanks.
Okay, looks like we're all set to go whenever you're ready.
Excellent. I'll instruct ground that we're ready to remove the jetway, and you can go ahead and close the doors.
No problem.
Okay, let's do that. That should remove the jetway. There it is. The doors are going to close. I don't know why. Yeah, alright. So I'm going to remove the cones too as well. We don't need that. And as soon as these turn green, these doors, then we can request for pushback. And sometimes self-loading cargo has a little delay in that. Not sure why, but you know, it is what it is. And it's something that he can work on. Steve, fix that. So those shut a lot quicker. Okay, sounds like they're shutting.
Ground to cockpit.
Gotta arm the doors though.
Go ahead.
Green.
We're ready to disconnect. Thanks very much for your help. Pin straight ahead and we'll see you again soon.
Okay, cabin crew, arm doors.
Cabin crew, doors to automatic please.
Okay, let's get this one green here, come on. We don't need these stairs. Okay, here we are, we're green. Now we can ask for a pushback, and we will do that right now. Safety announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask for your attention while we take you through the safety procedures on this aircraft.
That's what they're doing.
A safety card is in your seat pocket showing the exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets and brace position, which you must adopt if you walk brace.
We are ready for pushback.
Brace. There are 2 emergency exits at the rear, 4 in the middle and 2 at the front of the cabin. Floor lighting will guide you to an exit. Please be aware that your nearest exit may be behind you.
Now we don't need de-icing over
In an
here.
emergency, leave all cabin baggage on board.
And if I did a
Your seatbelt
de-icing,
is fastened,
we wouldn't be able to
adjusted,
start the
and released
engines
as
until the
shown.
pushback was
It
complete.
must be fastened when the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will drop
GSX
from
is pretty
above
good
you.
with the
Pull a mask
accents,
towards you to start the oxygen.
depending on where you are.
Put the mask over your nose and
Which
mouth,
is
hold in
cool,
place
I like
with the
that.
strap and pull on
They
each
did
side
a
to
real
adjust.
good job with GSX.
Put on your
I
own
have
mask
to
before
admit.
helping others. If we land on water, take the life jacket from under your seat.
Once
Put
you
it over
learn
your
how
head.
to use the
Pass the
editing
tapes
tools
around your
and
waist,
stuff like
click
that,
together and pull the
you
strap to
can
adjust.
really
Do not inflate it inside
customize
the aircraft.
things, especially for your
When
favorite
outside,
airport, so when you
inflate
go
by
back
pulling the
there
top
it's
up.
already
If it fails to
preset
inflate
like
or
you
needs
want it.
topping up, blow into the tube.
So
There is a light and
Yeah,
whistle for
that's
attracting attention. We also carry
interesting.
flotation aids for children. Your tray table must now be
So
set
here we
and
are.
back down, window blinds open and seatbelt fastened.
ready
We wish you a
for us
pleasant
to
flight.
turn
Thank
off
you
the
for
parking
flying
brake.
with us.
Okay, so we're going to go nose left, tail right, and that's how we're going to do it.
Release parking brakes.
Release the parking brakes.
Commencing push. All engines clear.
We
Start
can
up
turn on our taxi lights. And our runway lights. And we can start the engines. And get engine 1 going first. Then engine 2. And this should align us over here facing this direction. I don't believe I requested the wrong direction, but I don't want him to put us on the grass. He might just come this way up here. This is fine. I could have edited the position of pushback. I do not want him going in the grass. So I will stop pushback. Nope, he's not going in the grass. He's doing good. I'm going to stop the pushback anyway in a bit. There we are. And I think that's good right there. So there we are. We're good there.
Except parking brakes.
Set parking brakes. Tell everybody we're in a holding position. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know that we are currently holding position. There's an aircraft departing in front of us. It should only take a few moments, then we can get going.
Started.
Thank you.
They're perfect. Engines are working. And we will set our trim right there.
Door track disconnecting. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Pretty good. Actually, the next flight that I do, I'm going to do in the Boeing PMDG Boeing 737-800. I don't think it will be this run. Maybe. We'll see how interesting this is. Okay, I see the bypass pin. Wave goodbye. See you later. Okay.
Hello?
Cabin is secure.
Hi,
You
Captain.
can take your
Everyone's
seats now.
seated and secured for takeoff.
Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Just let me know when you're ready to go,
So here
and I'll
we
get the
go.
crew seated.
We got the
You
parking
can take your
brake
seats
off,
now. We're almost ready.
and
No problem.
let's mosey on
All stations, takeoff
Over.
positions, please.
to our runway. For simplicity, to make this video run quicker, I have the taxi ribbons on when I'm at an airport I'm not familiar with. Most of the time I'll turn it off if I'm at an airport that I'm very familiar with, and thus turn these off because I don't like them. They're just like weird, makes it look like an arcade game. So yeah, everything looks good. We're adjusting Q&H accordingly. We got our passengers. They're already getting thirsty. You can see down over here. But what are you gonna do? So we will announce holding position again once we're ready, holding short. To satisfy self-loading cargo so I don't lose points, because I have to announce every move that we make. They make it a touchy thing for like air travel. Make it more of a big deal than it really is. It's not. been on 1,000 of them. This not a big deal.
Aragon Tower Delta
Apply the
450 at
parking
runway
brake.
02 ready for departure
Holding
IFR to
position.
Palonegro.
Delta 450.
Ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know that we are currently holding position.
One notch.
There's an aircraft departing in front of us.
Cleared for takeoff.
It should only take a few moments, then we can get going.
We are cleared for takeoff.
Thank you.
Cleared for takeoff runway 02 Delta
So
450.
we're gonna line up here and mosey on. I like the way that they make the realism with this aircraft with the scratches here, but it's kind of annoying to see. Wish there was a way to remove it. They should have done that. I'm really not too actually running over the light cones. But yeah, I wish that there was a way to do that. But like I said, what you're gonna do, I don't know if that's actually implemented in the actual graphic file of that windshield, but so we're going to stop here and we're going to hold the brakes, give it some fuel, go to climbing, go to toga and let go of the brake, go forward on the stick to get a quicker startup.
80 knots.
Now we can straighten it back out, level it out.
100 knots.
Once we get to V1, we can rotate, which is right about now. Here we go. We are rotating. We are.
Positive rate, gear up.
Okay, gear up. Turn on our autopilot.
Delta 450, contact Bogota Center on 128.6. Good day.
And we
128.6
can
Delta 450.
remove the flaps.
Goodbye. Bogota Center Delta 450 is passing 4,200
We'll bring it
feet,
to auto
climbing
throttle
11,000 feet.
in a moment.
Avianca 90220 climb and maintain flight level 210.
Looks good to
Delta
me.
450, Bogota Center altimeter 29er, decimal
Okay, now we can bring
97
it
radar
down
contact.
to
Continue to D016R.
auto throttle.
Delta 450 traffic is 5 o'clock 3 miles at 4,200 feet generic. Report them in sight.
There we are, we're good.
Bogota Center,
Turn off our
Avianca
taxi
90527 is at 11,900 feet, climbing 14,000 feet.
We'll wait for 10,000 feet.
Avianca 90527, Bogota Center altimeter 29er decimal 97 radar contact. Continue to Palos.
We've got a good climb rate. We can actually go to
Delta 450 have the
30.
generic in sight.
Climb and maintain flight level 210, Avianca 9er 220.
We're at 3,000 feet per minute. That's a good climb rate. Interesting weather. Not bad. Got the weather on real weather,
Avianca
so
9er 527 descend and maintain 9,000 feet.
they got
Aries 4076
decent
climb
weather
and
here in
maintain
Colombia
flight level
today.
190. Avianca 9er 220 traffic is
We
11
are
o'clock,
already at
4 miles
8,000
at
feet.
7,700 feet generic. Report them in sight.
this will be a fairly
Delta
quick flight
450
too.
climb and maintain 16,000 feet.
So we're gonna go to 16,000.
Climb and maintain 16,000 feet Delta 450.
And we'll
Climb
announce
and
that we're
maintain
going
flight
to our
level
climbing
190 Aries 4076.
to our cruise.
Good morning once again from the
Aries
cockpit.
4076
I hope you're enjoying the flight so
traffic is 5
far.
o'clock, 4 miles
We're currently
at
climbing up to our
8,400
cruising
feet
altitude of
generic.
21,000 feet, so I thought I'd give you a quick update.
And we got some turbulence here.
Aries 407
Cabin crew,
climb
you're
and
free to
maintain
resume
flight
duty.
level 210.
Okay,
We're
now we
making
can
good progress towards our destination and expect to arrive on
bring
time
down
as
our
planned.
lights here.
You'll next hear from me just before we start our
And
descent.
They can start off.
I'll be sure to keep you updated if anything changes, but in the meantime, please feel free to relax and take advantage of our onboard facilities. Thanks very much.
Climb and maintain flight level 210.
Ladies and
Aries
gentlemen, please keep your
4076.
seatbelts
Speed now.
fastened while the seatbelt sign is on.
Aries
We recommend that you keep
4076
your
have
seatbelt
generic
fastened
in
whenever
sight.
you are seated. Toilets are located at each end of the cabin. Remember that smoking is not permitted at any time.
And if you
This
want to see on
includes
the map,
In just a few moments, we'll commence our
see how
in-flight
quick of a
service,
flight it's
offering you the
really
chance
gonna
to
be.
purchase from our selection of fresh
be
food
over
available
here,
today. All details can be found in
up
your
to
in-flight
here.
brochure. You can
It'll be
also
fairly
purchase a
fast.
selection of hot beverages
We're
together
already
with
over
drinks and
here.
snacks from the bar. We
It's not gonna
accept
take
payments
that
in
long.
pounds, euros, most major currencies and debit or credit
get a
cards.
good arrival.
The correct change would be greatly
Set up.
appreciated, and if we can be of any further assistance, then just ask us as we
And
join you
as
in
you
the
can
cabin
see
ship.
on the GPS,
Thank you.
we are, excuse me,
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign, which means you are free to move around the cabin. However, you are
We are
reminded that
on
for your
the
safety, we do
arrival
recommend that you remain seated with your belt fastened at all times in case of
of
turbulence or any other
logo
potential
2C.
incident that could occur during the flight. Thank you.
with an approach of ILS Z35, runway 35.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to serve our hot drinks menu.
So on this
Please
side, I
make sure
got
your
the
tray
flight
table
plan
is in the
here,
down
and
position and
I
clear
got
any
the
items from
progress
the aisle.
on
Thank
this
you.
side. So we're here, and everything looks good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to serve our breakfast and lunch menu. Please make sure your tray table is in the down position and clear any items from the aisle. Thank you.
So they're going to be serving everything here. We could go through some of the passengers. This will be the flight attendant. That would be a passenger right there. And they're thirsty. And so we can tell her to order a drink. They're hungry. They can order some food. Order some food. I like to go through this once in a while. It's kind of fun.
Climb and maintain flight level tree 10 Aries 4076. Avianca 90220 climb and maintain flight level tree 0. Climb and maintain flight level tree 0 Avianca 90220.
really thirsty.
Ladies and gentlemen, in a few minutes we will be starting one of our in-flight movies. If you require headphones, please contact a flight attendant and we'll be happy to help. For those of you who brought your own, you can plug them into the armrest to the side of you. Tune to channel 6 on the in-flight entertainment system. Thank you.
Quite a bit of people that are thirsty. Let's see what happened with that autopilot disconnected. There we go. That was strange.
Avianca 8402 climb and maintain flight level 250. Keep speed, not above 270 knots.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to start one of our in-flight movies. If you'd like to watch, please plug in your headphones and select channel 18 from your armrest remote. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the film.
Avianca 8402 climb and maintain flight level 350. Keep speed, not above 250 knots. Aries 4076 climb and maintain flight level 360.
A lot of thirsty passengers. Got a lot of turbulence.
Climb and maintain flight level 360 Aries 4076. Avianca 8402, descend and maintain flight level 230. Keep speed, not above 270 knots. Avianca 9220 climb and maintain flight level 350. Climb and maintain flight level 350 Avianca 9220.
Okay, so that'll be that.
Avianca 8402, descend
All right.
and maintain flight level 220.
Let's take a look at our
Keep
progress
speed, not
here.
above 270 knots.
Doing pretty good. Everything looks good here. About 6 minutes to our next waypoint, and then that was kind of a long waypoint. Then we'll get the next one over here. So, and then we'll be
Avianca 8402,
getting ready for our
descend
approach
and
and
maintain
landing.
flight level 210. Keep
So
speed,
we'll see
not
what the
above
amount of time it's
270
going to
knots.
take to get from here to here, which I'm saying maybe 10 minutes. We'll see. I might have actually turned off my own autopilot playing with that screen there with the food ordering and stuff, and it hit this. Sometimes it goes through items, which is really strange. But it is what it is. Alright, so we're making good progress. I think the amount of time that was inserted in Sulfur and cargo to reach our waypoint is way off. We're going to be there way before the expected time.
Aries 4089 or climb and maintain flight level 320.
We can look at our flight plan here.
Climb and maintain flight level 320 Aries 4089er.
Let's see.
Avianca 8402 climb and maintain flight level 190. Keep speed, not above 270 knots.
Progress.
Climb and maintain flight level 190. Keep speed, not above 270 knots. Avianca 8402. Avianca 9er781, descend and maintain flight level 180. Keep speed, not above 270 knots.
QNH. Had to upgrade that a bit. Update that. And we do got turbulence. Cabin crew is very busy serving. We will serve alcohol in a
Avianca 9er
moment.
tree, 27 heavy. You are 25 miles northwest. Descend and maintain 13,000 feet. Keep speed not above 215 knots. Expect ILS X-ray runway 14 left approach via AMS transition. Clear to AMS.
We could check out if they actually got the food that we ordered. Come back here.
Avianca 9er tree, 27 heavy, you are 25 miles northwest. Descend and maintain 12,000 feet, keep speed, not above 215. Aries 4089er climb and maintain flight level 360.
Yep, eating food and drinking.
Climb and maintain flight level 360 Aries 4089er.
Hello. That one eating, that one's drinking.
Avianca 9er tree, 27 heavy, you are 23 miles northwest. Aries 4076 traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 325 generic. Report them in sight. Aries 4089er traffic is 9 o'clock 3 miles at flight level 360 generic. Report them in sight. Avianca 9er 220 traffic is 9 o'clock 4 miles at flight level 330 generic. Report them in sight. Avianca 9er tree 27 heavy, you are 22 miles northwest. Descend and maintain 12,000 feet. Keep speed, not above 215 knots. Expect ILS X-ray runway 14 left approach via AMS transition. Clear to AMS.
We're going to start with alcohol. And the duty free.
Aries 4089er climb and maintain flight level 320. Avianca 9er tree, 27 heavy contact, Bogota approach on 119er, decimal 5. Good day.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've just begun serving alcoholic drinks. We're also serving soft drinks and water for our younger flyers. Please clear any items from the aisle as the cabin crew make their way around the cabin. And if you would like a drink, please put your tray in the down position. Thank you.
Climb and maintain flight level 320 Aries 4089er.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are starting the duty-free
Going
service.
to 119er.
If you'd like to
decimal
purchase
5
anything from our
Avianca 9er
catalog,
tree,
please
27
place your
heavy.
tray in the down position and have your payment ready when the cabin crew come by. We accept all major credit cards and cash for smaller value items. We cannot swap currencies at this time. Please make sure the aisles are clear as the cabin crew make their way around the aircraft. Thank you.
16,100 feet, descending 13,000 feet. Avianca 8402, Bogota Center altimeter 30.16 radar contact. Continue to Bravo Oscar Golf. Avianca 8402, keep speed, not above 185 knots.
Everything looks good.
Keep speed, not above 185 knots, Avianca 8402. Avianca 8402, contact Bogota approach on 119er, decimal 5. Good day. Avianca 9er 220 climb and maintain flight level 210. Keep speed, not above 270 knots. Delta 450, you are 200 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain 16,000 feet, altimeter 30.26.
Descend and maintain 16,000 feet Delta 450.
Going to 119er, decimal 5 Avianca 8402. Climb and maintain flight level 210. Keep speed, not above 270 knots, Avianca 9er 220.
2
Bogota Center, Avianca 5233 is at 16,300 feet, climbing flight level 220. Avianca 5233, Bogota Center altimeter 30, decimal tree for radar contact, continue to SUR 01.
So, I think we can announce a 10-minute descent, maybe? Yeah.
Hi, Captain.
Just to let you know that there's around 10 minutes to go before we start descending.
Thanks very much.
Passengers.
Good morning once again from the cockpit. I hope all is well with you and you're enjoying flying with us so far. We expect to be descending in around 10 minutes. The arrival weather forecast is looking good, so it should be a nice easy approach into the airport. We're not expecting any delays, so we should be able to land fairly quickly. Once we do start our descent, please make sure to listen carefully to any instructions from our cabin crew and pay special attention to the seatbelt sign. Thanks for flying with us, and I'll speak to you again soon.
Avianca 5233, keep speed not above 250 knots. Keep speed not above 250 knots, Avianca 5233.
Good. Those mountains look pretty damn good. So far, so good with the Phoenix. I'm happy with its performance. The only thing which is they're working on that it doesn't work or have is the weather, the icing thing. icing system doesn't work. So if you use the Phoenix, you're probably better off to turn it off unless you're flying in an area like this, like Cuba. You don't get icing there. Not really. Unless you're flying like 30-something thousand feet. You might get it. But when you're climbing to an altitude or something and you get some cloud cover or something, you don't have to worry about that. However, if you're flying in Canada or the Northeast or something like that, you can experience it. So they are working on the de-icing system. So hopefully that will work really soon. We'll get that done. And on the map, if you look, this is our progress. We will be descending shortly, probably right around here. And we won't be descending a lot, because we're actually landing on top of a flat mountain. So that's going to be interesting. And the alcohol service is already completed. We started the beverage service way before the alcohol. And it's still only like 3/4 of the way. And it's about 80% of the food. And almost done the duty free. Hopefully, all those services will be completed on time, so they can prepare the cabin for arrival and do all that stuff. We might have to slow it down a little bit early. Let's raise the altitude a little bit. Check out progress. Here's an aircraft in front of us. I have no idea though. It's on the ground, it looks like. Anyway, we are at destination, and we're going to Bugzo right now. It starts slowing down soon. About 12 minutes when we get there. We got 3 minutes left before we start descending. So we can start slowing down a bit.
center Delta
That
450.
doesn't interfere with
Cancel IFR at this time.
Delta 450.
Bucaramanga approach Delta 450 is type Airbus 2 miles east of Sierra Kilo Tango Juliet 16,000 feet. Request flight following.
Delta 450 Bucaramanga approach. Squawk 4006.
Squawk 4006 Delta 450.
We're not going to change our squawk either.
Delta 450 radar contact 4 miles northeast of Sierra Kilo Tango Juliet 16,000 feet. Altimeter 30.16.
16.
Roger Delta 450.
Let's see. It is. We can raise our altitude a bit. Send it in there. That's how your alternative changes very quickly on this. So we'll probably bring it down to 12,000 feet maybe. Another time. Now we can turn our terrain over here. Okay, here we go. We're going to descend. Almost 11,000 feet.
Good morning once again from the cockpit. As you may have noticed, we've begun our descent. Depending on the destination air traffic, we should be landing in around 20 minutes. In the meantime, I will be instructing the cabin crew to get the cabin ready for our arrival. After that, the seatbelt sign will be illuminated and you'll need to stay seated until after landing. On that note, if you need to use a toilet, then you should try to visit one now as they will be closed during the approach. For now though, I will wish you a very good morning once again, and I'll speak to you in a short while once we've landed.
Actually, we can bring it to 12,000 or 13,000. We'll bring it to 13,000. And we'll stop. We don't need to get lower than that. We might even be a little bit too low. We'll find out. However, we get some heavy turbulence. I don't want to prepare the cabin for landing just yet, because it's still serving. Got some red over here, up there. So, I might want to go to some gradually.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
Yeah, I see it.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. 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 Terrain ahead. Pull up.
I think we're in a good situation.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead.
Terrain
Pull up.
ahead.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
We got a little bit of time.
Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead.
Terrain
Pull up.
ahead.
Hopefully they're serving.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
I think that the service here is a bug because it doesn't look like it's moving at all. Take a look at this. This should be advancing.
Delta 450, contact Bogota Center on 128.6.
Doesn't look like it is.
128.6 Delta 450. Goodbye. Bogota Center, Delta 450, 14,000 feet.
So I'm not going to worry about it too much.
Delta 450, Bogota Center altimeter 30.10 radar. Contact continue to Mogos.
And we are approaching our arrival right now. Right there, that's our arrival. As soon as we hit that, we can activate the approach. And we can do that down here. Yeah, no problem. So it doesn't look like we're serving anything. So yeah, this has been like this for a while. Drink service in progress, but it doesn't say the crew's busy doing anything, and this has been here for a long time. And it doesn't seem to be moving at all. Not one bit. Let's go check and see what the flight attendants are doing.
Delta 450, contact Bucaramanga, approach on 119.0. Good day.
119.0 Delta 450.
What is she
Goodbye.
doing? She's just monitoring the passengers.
Bucaramanga approach Delta
Nobody's
450,
doing any
14,000
service
feet.
whatsoever.
Delta 450 Bucaramanga, approach altimeter 30.
So that's a bug.
Radar contact. Continue to Mogos.
So we're going to prepare the cabin for arrival.
Cabin crew, please prepare the cabin for arrival.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will shortly be landing. Please ensure your cabin bag is safely stowed with your laptop inside. Your tray table must be stowed, armrest down and window blind open. You now need to be seated with your seatbelt fastened ready for landing. Please help us by handing in any rubbish, newspapers or magazines that you do not want to take. 2 minutes, we should be at our The toilets are no longer in service.
arrival. Right here. This is our final approach down here. Our approach start around here. So, yeah. Here. We can start descending to 9,000 feet. We'll bring our speed down a little bit. We are at our arrival. We should be preparing to secure the cabin. Should be done momentarily. I wonder what the cloud cover is going to be at our runway. Okay, we could turn on our runway lights. Now we could turn our taxi lights on as well. We can slow it down. 75 knots. We'll bring our spoilers and gauge those. can bring our flaps. Flaps 1. We can activate our approach. Approach there. Turn the ILS system on. And we can go to flaps 2. As soon as we come around this corner, make it here, we can lower our landing gear. Alright, we are here. We could bring down our landing gear. As we can see our ILS right there. That's perfectly on the line, but it's not captured it yet. Down our speed to 160 knots. Go to flaps 3. And it's captured our ILS. So it's going to align. Down to 150. Go to full flaps. And as you can see here on the map, that's our runway right there. We're on the approach.
Hello?
Hi, Captain. Everything is secured, ready for landing.
Thank you.
No problem. Let me know when we need to be seated.
We're almost ready actually, so you can take your seats now.
No problem. All stations, seats for landing, please. It's going to be interesting. This is my first time landing at this airport. There's only one runway, I believe. I think. Is there one? There might be 2 actually. There's 2. But no, actually I think it's only 1. It's only one runway.
there's our airport up there. See that if I put that on there. Put our constraints over here. It's coming. That is our runway up here, right there, right on top of a flat mountain. We can bring it down to 140. Exciting. What I think I'm going to do is record this. Flight recorder. There it is. There we go. Diamonds right on the glide slope, so we're perfect on that. I wonder why these errors happen over here. These toilet things. I didn't have control of that. That was all automated. So yeah, so the flight attendants are failing suspend Wi-Fi and close the toilets and all that stuff. So I wonder if that bug has been reported to Steve yet. Matter of fact, I can take a screenshot of that. That screenshot probably won't work. It has to be. Well, it's in this video anyway. Okay, we are just about on our final right here.
2,500.
And you know what? I'm going to disconnect the autopilot because for some reason I don't trust the ILS to bring us any further than it is. So not just that, I just like to control it myself.
2,000.
It is windy, and it is turbulent.
100 above.
I can feel that.
Palonegro Tower Delta 450 is 2
Minimum.
miles south, 4,300 feet with Oscar to land.
Delta 450, Palonegro Tower.
Yeah.
Altimeter tree 0.00, wind tree, tree 9 or at tree. Make left downwind, runway tree 5.
30. 20. Retard.
Fly left traffic runway tree 5
10.
Delta 450.
5.
Delta 450, you are not clear to land. Clear the runway.
Put on reverse thrust. And after reverse thrust, needed that much. The braking system in this aircraft works
Delta
very
450,
well.
you are not clear to land. Clear the runway.
In order to really need the reverse thrust, you have to be landing at
Delta
like
450,
Ladies and
contact
gentlemen,
ground
the
on
cabin crew
118
will
decimal
shortly be
tree.
leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties. However, we ask that you remain seated until the seatbelt sign has been switched off. Portable electronic devices for messaging, calls, or internet access may now
This is the airport. Take
Please
a
make
look
sure
at
you
it.
can take all your personal belongings
It's
with
pretty
you.
good.
Checking
Delta
your seat pockets,
450,
underneath
did you
the
hear my
seat,
last
and in overhead
transmission?
lockers. Do take care when
Yeah,
opening
yeah.
your lockers in case
118
anything
decimal
falls
tree
out.
Delta 450.
So it
Smoking
looks
is not
good.
permitted
Goodbye.
until you reach a designated smoking
I mean,
area. On behalf
look at
of
the
the
water
captain
over
and the crew,
overhead.
It's been our pleasure looking after you today.
That's
Our
pretty
ground
good.
crew will help you complete your self-loading cargo journey. For the latest news, promotions,
I'm gonna
flight
slow it
and
down.
destination information,
Cabin crew,
check out
please
our
set doors
official
to
Facebook
manual.
page, Twitter, or the official self-loading cargo app. Thank you.
Bring it into one of, wonder which jetway we could use. Use the one right after that aircraft. We're gonna get an aircraft parked in the helipad. That's not where you put your plane. We're gonna park right over at this one here. Actually, we could go to that one. Down there, look at the fire truck going right into us. I kind of like this one. So we'll pull right into this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated until the captain turns off the seatbelt sign. Once that happens, we will start deboarding, and you'll be able to leave the aircraft. Thank you.
Turn on the ground power unit, shocks, and go to the ground power. Turn off our APU. Turn off the APU bleed. Turn off the landing lights. Turn off the strobe. Down, we don't need that. Smoking sign can go off. Bring that down. And we're pretty much set, and I'm going to shut down the engines so we can cut the power in engine 2, cut the power in engine 1, and kill the fuel pumps.
Cabin crew, the aircraft is secure. The jetway is connecting.
Connected
Start deboarding
jetway.
once ready.
If it will connect.
Ground to cockpit. Go ahead. Hi, Captain. Microphone check, please. You're loud and clear. 5/5. Roger. Okay, Captain. Ground power is available. Stand by. We'll start getting you offloaded in a couple of minutes.
Connecting.
Roger.
I'm going to have to load this up. Bring this forward a bit. That could be the reason. Let's see if that actually works. Next to Jetway. Come on. Let's see if GSX activates it.
Deboarding requested.
Activating the jetway. Not sure why, but it's going to use the steers. So that will work. And I guess we'll just offload the passengers that way. And steers hopefully will steers are going to try to reposition. There we go. Turn that up that way. We can see if we can make an announcement.
Passengers bus is coming.
Okay, so I'll have to configure this, find out where the plane has to be, save it in GSX, and see what's up with that.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to wish you a safe onward journey and hope you enjoyed your flight today. Thanks for flying with us and we hope to see you again soon.
There it is. There's the announcement. Let's see if they actually get off.
Ladies and gentlemen, your portable electronic devices must not be used until you are inside the airport. When disembarking, please take care and hold onto the handrails while walking down the stairs.
There's a passenger bus.
Please ensure that you supervise your children
Should be
and for your
using
own
the
safety
jetway
do
that
not
should be
walk
working.
underneath the wing. Thank you.
That might need to be even this way, over here, this way more, I don't know. But we'll find out later. But that was interesting. The landing was good. I'm going to tell the recorder to stop. I'll save it. So come on, get off the aircraft. There we go. They're getting off. And that will conclude this flight to this new airport that I have, which looks good. I like it. I will explore this airport a little bit more. And so, yeah, I hope you found it entertaining. If you like this video, click like. And if you want to be alerted to videos when I'm live again, that you can click on subscribe and it'll let you know. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, that was a pretty interesting flight.